Hello, everyone. It's your girl Ree, and today, instead of a regular audio roleplay, I am going to be answering your questions to celebrate the channel hitting 1K subscribers in my nearly year absence. I have a bunch of questions here. I'm gonna try my best to go through them all. If I won't answer a question, I apologize, but I am a person who talks a lot. As you can tell, I have a channel where I pretty much just talk, so that is me. But so I hope you will enjoy this and you will maybe get to know me a little better. So let's get right to it. The first question is, what got you into ASMR? And did you always want to do it, or was it just a spur of the moment thing? Well, it was not something I was always wanting to try. It was very spontaneous. About 2 years ago, when the first COVID lockdown started, I was spending more time on the internet, as probably everybody else was, and mostly on Reddit and YouTube. So that's how I first came across audio roleplays. And at first I was just a listener. I became absolutely obsessed with them. I would be listening day and night all the time. And then I thought about writing a script because I've always been writing stuff. I've been writing poetry. I've written a bunch of prose as well. So I thought about writing a script, but then I was sending it to my friends and they said that they really liked it. So I thought, why not give it a shot, and just recorded myself, and then there it went. And from there, I eventually decided to create a channel, and that's and the rest is history, as they say. Okay, the next question, how are you? Do you feel better? So for those of you who don't know, if you're not in my Discord server, the reason I was away for such a long time is because there was a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, and I simply needed I needed a break. And yes, I do feel better. That's very nice of you to ask. Thank you. As I've talked about this a lot in my Discord server, I've had a lot of mental health difficulties. So there are times when I just don't want to record, or it's just not my priority. So there might be times in the future as well where I just don't record for a few weeks. So don't freak out if that happens. I will be back eventually. Next question. How is your cat? So, again, if you're not in my Discord server, you probably don't know that I have a cat named Honey. She is 2.5 years old, and she is an absolute sweetheart, except when she's not. So she's just doing her cat business, which means attacking me when I'm about to go to bed, screaming at me when my alarm goes off in the morning to give her food. So, just living her best life. Next question. How nervous were you when you recorded your first audio? I don't think I was nervous. What I remember was I was feeling kind of, I would say embarrassed is the best word I would describe that, because it took me a while when I had my script written and I sat down to record. It took me a while to actually start talking. And then when I did, and I was listening back to my first take, I was like, oh, yeah, I was not enjoying it. So I did not feel really nervous. I was more just kind of cringing a little bit. Um, but as I said, it was all very spontaneous, so I wasn't really expecting much from it. But yeah, no, I was not nervous. Did you still use the same equipment, or did you make some upgrades? Yes, upgrades have been done since then. The very first audio that you can find on the channel is that was recorded on my phone. So we can definitely tell there's a big difference. And I was also using a very, very simple video editor. Since then, I have purchased 2 mics. One was not very good. The other is the one I'm using now. So that is a much better mic. And I'm also using a different video and audio editor. I'm not a professional in any way, but it's just what I can do in it is enough for me. It's enough for what I need to do. So yes, there have definitely been upgrades. How long does an average video take from idea to completion? Well, that varies a lot. I have a list of ideas on my phone that comprises of ideas that I have and requests and suggestions that I have been getting, either from comments here on YouTube, or from my Discord server, or from people that I have in my friends list on Discord. So usually when I sit down to record, I pick an idea from that, or if I have a new one, I will do that, but most of the time I will pick an idea from the list, and I think about the scene, how I picture it, and based on how I picture, based on how I feel about it, I either write a script or I just do it improvised. For certain scenes, I see it scripted. For some, I don't. Usually when I want something to be a little more emotional, I do it improvised, because I feel like it makes it feel more real and natural. So obviously, if I'm writing a script for that roleplay, it will take longer. And the editing process, making the art, making the thumbnails, because I make all of that myself, that doesn't take too long. So I would say the shortest amount of time is about 2 or 3 hours. The longest can be, I don't think I've ever went over 5. Because I usually write the scripts fairly quickly as well. Because it's usually like 2, max 3 pages. So it's not a very long or complicated process. How did you come up with the name Red Dress Audio? That is a very good question. So when I first recorded the first audio, and I was talking to my friends, and we were trying to come up with a name that would be a little unique and would stand out, I came up with 3 different names. Red Dress Audio, Sunflower Audio, and Daydreamer Audio. And since I couldn't really decide, I was asking my friends for help, and they all voted for Red Dress Audio. They said that it did stand out for them, and so that's how that happened. And also, red just happens to be my favorite color, so it was a little bit influenced by that. What do you use to edit your audios? I use a free editor called the VSDC, free audio voice. VSDC free video and audio editor. And I use it for both making the videos and recording and editing the audio. It's, as I said, it's free, and I think it's very, very easy to use. So if you're someone who also works with this kind of stuff, I definitely recommend checking it out because it's very simple. And there's a lot of cool stuff you can do in it. Do you like doing scripted audios or improvised ones more? I have answered this question a few times in the comments. I definitely enjoy improvised ones more because it's more exciting. A lot of the times that when I sit down to record a video, I have the idea for the scene picked out, I don't know where it's gonna go. So I'm kind of just going with the scene and how I feel it, and I just let it surprise me. I just let it take me wherever. And I also feel like it's more authentic because since I don't have anything scripted, I don't have anything to follow. There will be these natural, like, sighs and pauses in speech that just normally occur when you're having a conversation with someone. And I feel like that makes it feel a lot more realistic. I do enjoy scripted audios as well, of course, but because I feel like for some scenes it's just more fitting. But yeah, improvised ones, definitely, I prefer those. What have been the audios that you've enjoyed the most making? I have always been a huge Friends to Lovers roleplays fan. So I think, well, I definitely really liked recording the ex-girlfriend audio because that was completely scripted, and I gotta say I'm very proud of that one. When I first recorded it, I wasn't really sure how you guys were gonna like it because I felt like it was a bit different from the other stuff I've made, but based on the views it has, seems like you're enjoying it, which makes me very happy. So that's probably the first one that springs to mind. And then pretty much any other Friends to Lovers thing that I've made. Next question. What's the strangest dream you can remember having? I forget dreams fairly quickly, so I do not remember a lot of them. However, I remember when I was watching Squid Game for the first time, I had a lot of Squid Game related dreams after that, which kind of mixed with my own memories in the dream. So that was very, very strange. So this question doesn't really have a very interesting answer. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, this is the best I can do. And the last question that we have here today: do you have any plans for future series? Not at the moment. I would like to finish the long distance relationship series because that one has been left alone for a while. So I would like to finish that at some point. But yeah, I currently don't have anything planned for a series. However, a lot of people have been asking for a part 2 for the ex-girlfriend audio. So that might be on my list, may or may not be, who knows. But not any series, so if you have a suggestion for that, let me know. Yeah, so that is all the questions I have received for this Q&A. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you maybe learned something interesting about me. And if you want to talk to me more, if you want to get to know me, feel free to join my Discord server. The invite link is in the description, as always. Don't be afraid to add me as a friend. I love talking to new people, so I will definitely at least say hi. And yeah, I will see you next Sunday for a new audio, as always.